me see that this bumbuckler jackfruit batty boy you go raise bumbuckler tax. But you not go raise no bumbuckler minimum wage. Make it make sense. And you promise bumbuckler 30,000 minimum wage for the people them. And now you raise bumbuckler tax to all skyrocket and the poor people them. You tax every bumbuckler necessity. Every necessity that poor people use. You are target them. Now me come about you now bumble batty boy and Jonas. Suck with suck pussy batty boy and Jonas me come about you in a real life and you me come back out. Yeah, me forward back about you to bumbuckler.
Citizens of Jamaica, I want to come out this time. I'm gonna care who I'm vex and no one can beat me. What country I get sell off little by little and somehow wanna feel like say I just everything I need for defend. I'm not say you can't vote for who you want, vote for whoever you want, but as a citizen that's voting, you have a duty to criticize the government when they are messing up. The Jamaican Labour Party, I start move like MAGA up here because blind loyalty to a politician is not patriotism. It's fucking dangerous.
Greetings once again, my Jamaican people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before I continue, I will kindly request that you hit the like, subscribe, and the share button, as this will go a long way in supporting my channel. Well, in today's episode, I'll be covering another episode of Jamaicans regretting voting Andrew Holness back into power. And as you all understand, based on the first clip that you've seen, most Jamaicans are now treating the Jamaican Labour Party movement as MAGA, as you're getting to see that some of the policies that are being currently passed by Andrew Holness are generally against the good and interest of the Jamaican people, with the recent move being the increase of taxes, despite of the fact that most Jamaicans are currently recovering from the harsh effects of Hurricane Melissa, which caused an insurmountable amount of damage to the Jamaican people. And adding taxes to them during this struggling moment has been viewed as a diabolical move by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Well, I will request that you watch the rest of this episode to see how Jamaicans are reacting to this, while I come with my commentaries at the end of it.
Look here, I go Jamaica and come back, right? And say with the Jamaica, and I know the same Jamaica, I don't know. I just feel some type of way. And we feel like say we the Jamaican people, what we are do, we are show the good side of Jamaica, where you go down there, you have fun and at the tourist part that, and you understand me I say? But when we go down, me have some stuff. I have about 4 barrels of clothes and food and stuff like that. And I tell you, say, me hand them out, me give to some people in my district and me give otherwise. But remember, I know everybody want to come on camera and say, yes, me get this or yes. Them thankful, them very, very thankful. Now get me wrong. But we have to learn to do things in private. Because sometimes I feel like the people them feel humiliated when we are give them things and we have put it all over social media, this, that, whatever. Sometimes we have to do it in a silence because God said when you give in silence, He bless you openly, Me say we give, we go down and me give so much. Nobody now see it. Come in and put it on social media. I not think it worthy to Him. But it not worthy to the world if you know what you do. This man no. Me see the lady with her 3 kids and Auntie Dana try to take her out of the place where them there. She and her 3 kids, them in the shelter same way. And she say, if she give them a bed, if she give them a stove, whatever, if them can move within they left from this or that, we help them to get somewhere. The key to this thing, people, is housing, We can't give them everything. We can't give them food. We can't give them clothing. We can't give them chapaling. We can't give them fridge. We can't give them divan bed. We can't give them every material things. But if them not have shelter over them head, I want wicked thing that no. Me get a call from Jamaica this evening and me a talking and me say, Mums, me say, just imagine the people them. She said, Jamaica cold. Me just a comfort, Jamaica feel like foreign. Me I go Jamaica, me I tell you, say, me not even go party. Me not go out like that because it's so cold. Basically, everything on the North Coast shut down early. And me I say, ratty the whole. And it lick me now. Even to them there, me say, what to the people them way? No live nowhere. We live underneath the tarpaulin. Me see all St. Elizabeth again because the wind and the cold, and some place I get rain, you know, I know everywhere I get rain, but some place out there I get rain. One to all the people them where they are St. Elizabeth under the chapel, in the old people them, the elderly people them, and the young people them, we have them young baby and stuff like that. Me I tell you now, Prime Minister Holness, me no know, me can't, me a throw stone. Me no live in a glass house, so me I go throw this stone. Me feel like say Andrew could have do better. Him should have make sure say the elderly people them and the mothers and the kids. Me not say him not fi help the man them, you know, but if he make sure say them first restore back housing. Even if I want little one bedroom or one of them little house that you buy for them little, you know, them, we call them house they now, the ready make house them. Give to them. Me not understand me them I tell the girls say you have to go up on social media go beg. You have to go up on social media go beg. On social media you have to go up and go beg. It burn me, man. It burn me. Come I tell you say I know everybody have the courage to come out here so I'm beg and say me help me, no help me. I know everybody stay so some people private, some people die in silence, you know. Silence kills some people. The Bible say closed mouth don't get fed. But a whole heap of people are suffer and keep their mouth closed. Make we continue to pray for Jamaica. Make we continue to ask Andrew Holness. People need to hold him accountable. Accountable. When me out there, you want to see how somebody road them. I may say, look pan where there when election are going, the whole of una run pan truck, una run pan bus, una talk about a one gather him, this and him, that, whatever. Me say some of Jamaica don't have no sense. You don't have no sense. Politics. Anything you don't need, get it done before you cast or vote. It's rough out there. No believe on no sip on social media, no believe the hype. It rough. It rough. Upon a yam. Upon a sweet potato. God bless me, truth me a talk, see it there. It rough at Jamaica. It rough. One of my friends, they give me some diaper and some wipes and stuff, you know, and me give them out. And me tell you, said, John, my heart hurt me. Me not understand what Andrew do. It not right. Nobody can talk to him. You have a wife. As a woman, you're supposed to say to your husband, Juliet, say, listen, Andrew, make we help the woman, them me a woman too. The kids, them look on the woman tree, look up with her in the shelter. Auntie Dana go out there, try change things and I try help them. But Auntie Dana alone can't do it. Spice alone can't do it. Shaggy alone can't do it. Cartel alone can't do it. Sean Paul alone can't do it. It need the government to step in and save the people of Jamaica. Andrew need to step in and save the people them of Jamaica. Do right by the people them. Buy some of the container house them. Give to the old people them. You get the money. You get the insurance. Why you treat the people them so? What is in it for you, Andrew? Make we talk no man. Make we lick out against the politician them. It no right. Me see how some elderly people out there. Me have a facility at Jamaica. We open up for 8 elderly people. The government could have said, you know what? Helping Hands facility. Make we put some of them people in there and we pay you monthly. Instead of the family a scramble and a scratch, we say, all right, me I try make up the payment a month time to pay you. You can't throw them out because you say, what, old people them. Me I tell you, say the government of Jamaica are just a different one. But you have to remember, you know, Andrew say you have kids, you have family, and you have loved ones. You see, when you cut me, a blood come out there. When they cut you, a blood come out there. And remember, the whole of we enter this earth. And the whole of we must exit. Remember that. And you might not know, say, You might feel like say you get away with man. But you see, God up there, so where we serve, we have to give account to him. And one thing me have to tell you, say, you see, a child, remember, the Bible tell you, a child shall lead them. Do better, Andrew Holness. Do better for the people them at Jamaica. Me see the entertainer them. If I never Jamaica entertainer them, that's why them a keep party up at the entertainer them, Beanie Man, the whole of them, Spicy, all of them. Me a going anyway, me find the money from me Ghana them show, because me I tell you, say them go hard for Jamaican. Them go hard for Jamaica when Melissa come. You hear me? And them still a go hard because some of them still a do it in a private. As me say, we need to lick out against the Jamaica government. Stop going like we are there. Me just come from Jamaica. Me see the suffering out there. Me see it out there. It no normal. What we are see upon the tourist side. What uno go out there as tourists and say, yes, Jamaica don't mash up Jamaica, this, Jamaica, that. And the man them out there hungry. Me not even go style them as boy. The man them out there hungry. Why you think say the crime now done, Andrew? Them hungry, give them work for do, give them trade for do, make them go build up back people house. Pay them a daytime for go work. Construction work, pay them. Say, all right, get 20 of them, make them build up back the community. 20 of them, give them certain time, build up back their community and pay them every month. You have to do better than that, Andrew Holness, man. You have to do better than that. Labor right. Whole on the son of labor right. Come on, you have to do better than that. Where the whole of them a jump up and truck and a vote for you, lose and all lose foot. Lose our life to make sure so you get back in the power. And that's how you treat the people, them. In Andrew, after Melissa, first me I go down after Melissa. And I tell you, my heart still a cry for the people them out there. You too wicked, man.
So on a serious note though, on the Prime Minister of Jamaica, I see him a do him things still. Him a build up some, him a do whatever him a do. But the really important issue is, what him a do for the people. Still I see hospital. See a lady show one hospital, public hospital, and boy, me I tell you, man, hospital there is it embarrassing. Very embarrassing. See me? We still have people still live outside after the storm, after the hurricane. People still live outside. But as me say, people will do a little just to get people to say them a do good. So me do a little when me know me can do much more. So the little when me do, you gotta have few people that say, yeah, good job, good job. But the most important stuff them, I'm not doing it. So people still feel it, people still hurt. Because hospitals, schools, you know what I mean? Mental health places where people can go. Children homes. Me not see none of them places I get sorted out. I see a brewery. Me see KFC a bill. Me see highway a bill. Me see hotel a bill. Me see new development a bill. Who them they a bill for? You never ask yourself? Who them they a bill for? I know for we. I for big investors. Poor people still stay poor. Can check out the hospital right now since you not talk about 1 p.m. and this and that and check out the hospitals, yo. First thing in our country, hospital, school, and jobs. So check them out. And then you now come talk about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. You not do a bomb clot for the people. You might do it for the people with money. For him investors. He must set up places where investment can boom. Come to the hospital them. We still when last them the amount of money them have make and fix some places. Them could have spent on the hospital, build up an next wing on the hospital, Buy some parts, buy some equipments, fix up some places, get some bed. A them thing they are important thing. We get money what they nobody know where it there. Nobody know where the relief money gone. Then you see them walk around, help 1 and 2 people build a one house, build a one this, build a one that. But the main factor, they're not doing it, bro. They still Them do the little things for still keep we down, you know. We always remember that. What them a do, them can do way fucking more. Don't make them do the little things them and then on praise them and say, yes, 1 p.m., 1 this. From the PM to the politician them, to the MPs, to all of them are wicked. The whole of them, not just the PM, the both side, PMP and GLP, the whole of them are possible. All of the MP, them are thief. You know, so much money bank a thief. Private investor, who make the bank them a do them thing there? Nobody step in. Nobody step in and fight for you. So you be careful when people say them a help you, brethren. Some people can't help you, but them a hold you down same way. Always remember that.
How is it that this bumbuckler jackfruit batty boy ya go raise bumbuckler tax, but you now go raise no bumbuckler minimum wage? Make it make sense. And you promise bumbuckler 30,000 minimum wage for the people them. And now you raise bumbuckler tax to all skyrocket and the poor people them. You tax every bumbuckler necessity. Every necessity that poor people use. You are target them. Now me come about you know bumble batty boy and Jonas. Suck with suck pussy batty boy and Jonas me come about you in a real life and you me come back about. Yeah, me forward back about you to bumbuckler. One, why me really forward back black boy you, sir? Sir, me forward black boy you. Why? Bumble batty boy. Oh, you mean you go bumbuckler tax Netflix, Amazon and these things? You mean to tell me, say, the people them have got pay for shipping and all these bumbuckler thing already and you are putting more money on it. So what you really are trying to tell Jamaican people say, no online shopping, it's just the Chinese people them own the whole of the store them can bring the water gun on the islands and them alone them for support. Basically that's how when blood clot get from you, Batty Boy and Julius. So could Batty Boy and Julius, that is what I am getting from your government. And all of the labor them okay with this, right? They're okay with this, you know. Them bumble are okay with this. Them drunk are okay with this. Tell me, how can you okay with a bumbuckler government that raising tax but not raising minimum wage? How does that make sense? It don't make any blood clot sense over here. None at all. Now you are going to borrow $250 billion. Where will that money go? Who will see that money? Nobody. Nobody now see that money there. You bumble with teeth in Batty Boy and Joliness in a real life. Now, are you me come about, you know? Yeah, me fall about you. Why? Me no come about you, man. Me fall about you. Yeah, me long time, I say, to blood clot, a bully pa why? Me say, why? Why? Anyway, back to my video. Why? Yeah, you bumble with Batty Boy in a real life. No, all you feel raise tax, but you're not raising minimum wage after you promise these people 30,000 minimum wage. All right? No. How the bumper ass clad you got tax Netflix, Amazon, Hulu down to if you had a package from bumper clad Amazon them say you got tax. So could Batty Boy Andrew Holiness, you are going to tax down to the people them package. So if my daughter in Jamaica want a tablet and she's ordering it from Amazon, she has to pay. If she was going to pay 150 US, now you're going to tax it. She will be maybe paying 250 fucking US because of you want $100. So could Batty Boy, where you really depend? And them liberating not talk about that. None of the drunken not talk about that. None of the dark shit not talk about that. Not one of them would never talk about that. None of the suck with no Marley, no Merlin, no this, none of the Bumble will never yet talk about them things that that watch PMP but now see blood clot Batty Boy Angeles I push the country down in one precipice. PMP saved it the last time and now him know say him gonna lose the election. Uno no really understand this tragedy. It's a mind game. Him know him gonna lose the next election. He is going to be out of power, so he must scrape everything. Hey, listen me. You know what I deal with it already now. I'm telling you, I'm not stop beat this bumbuckler jackfruit nose there, you know. Yeah, man, in a real life. Remember again, this video is for entertainment purpose only. Again, this video is for entertainment purpose only. You know if you do the right thing, like, share, and follow me. Press the like button. Yeah, man, you press the button. Like it, share it, do the right thing. You know, comment. Me not stop on the fire. Yeah, man, me not do it for the likes, you know. Me I do it because This bumble hole, I do a lot of fuckery and a lot of people staying silent. No man, some comrades is out here talking and doing the right thing. But the labor right them not talk. Who no not bumble clat chat, not the labor right. Who no not speaking up. Who no stay silent. Yes, who no like fuckery. Labor right, uno condoning a slackness, uno condoning fuckery, uno promote violence, slackness, everything bad, negative. Labor right, love it. In a real life, PMP only crab in a barrel and ignorant to them one another where them need to change. Me need to talk about that too. Say PMP them just ignorant for one another. As your queen PMP ignorant for one another. No, we can't talk over things. Two things can be true. Let's agree to disagree. In a real life, yeah, we are big people. Jamaica never taught them right there, no. Agree to disagree. Two things can be true. No, we never taught them things about. Anyway, suck with Batty Boy and Holness. You, me not stop pressure you like how foot man, not real life. Like, share and follow me my side.
Citizens of Jamaica, I want to come out this time. I'm going to keep who and vex and no one can beat me. What country I get sell off little by little and some I want to feel like say I just everything I need for defend. I'm not say you can't vote for who you want, vote for whoever you want, but as a citizen that's voting, you have a duty to criticize the government when they are messing up. The Jamaican Labour Party, I start move like MAGA up here because blind loyalty to a politician is not patriotism. It's fucking dangerous. Since Hurricane Melissa, Mr. Holness himself admitted that flying around on the airplanes cost $1 million per day, and he flew around on said airplanes to assess the damages to the areas, right? But somehow, most of the communities that you flew over have still not yet received aid. Edmund Bartley, you have one constituency in a St. James that has not yet seen you. There's an autistic child over there right now that has been homeless since the hurricane. 400 generators were donated, and we were told that some of them were going to be lent out to shop owners within certain communities so they could be a central area for the government to be able to check in on the progress and allow people to come charge their devices, whatever, get the place up and running. Couple weeks later, the story changed. Now the donated generators are only for government institutions, hospital, police stations, schools, churches, etc. Alright, cool. You admitted in Parliament the other day that you don't know how much money has been donated and you guys have not yet spent any of the money that's been donated. But now, all of a sudden, you want to use taxpayer money, which you said out of your own mouth, to buy generators to lend out. Meanwhile, there's money that's been donated that has not been spent. You guys are telling me that's not fucking chaos? Now let's talk about the G20 summit. Mr. Andrew Holness go on the world stage, go tell everybody how we're desperate and we needy and we're poor and we're broke. And then the same Prime Minister came on TV to tell us not to video when we're donating because we need to preserve our dignity. What dignity when you just tell the whole world so we mash up and we need help? That doesn't seem like an attempt to preserve dignity. That seems like an attempt to control the narrative. And now the bigger picture. Chinese companies own all our roads. Most of the beachfront properties are bought up by American investors and they're still being sold. Mining sectors, foreign interests. Tech systems, foreign platforms. And now our elections too. What do we actually fucking own? This was signed back in 2022, but it's going into effect this year or next year for the next election because, voter registration and IDs and all that stuff are going to be gathered within the next couple of years for the next election. And Israel is in control of that. A foreign company now owns the system that is going to decide who is eligible to vote in Jamaica. What the Israeli government is doing to Palestine right now is absolute fucking destruction. And it's going to set the precedent for what they do elsewhere. We don't own our tech. We don't own our infrastructure. Our voting system has been bought out. What do we own? What is ours? There's no sovereignty anymore. Stop worshipping party and start defending Jamaica. You guys need to open your fucking eyes and ask questions. Blind loyalty, a fuckery.
Bless the love, everybody. I watched that video since evening and I'm gonna be totally honest. I was triggered by that video. I had a very angry moment with myself because I never wanted to have that angry moment when I'm making this video. Because as I said, I promise no more of these expletives when I'm making these videos. It's the video of this young lady. And you can go over and watch the full video. But basically what she was saying that she wouldn't be comfortable as a Prime Minister sitting down in a stadium watching a football match when Jamaican people are homeless. When Jamaican people who don't have food to eat, they themselves are now food for mosquitoes. Now, a lot of people is in our comment section, or they were in our comment section, and these were some of the comments. Now, you know, if you're going to courthouse and you're not fit to stand trial by means of insanity, you get away with whatever crime you committed. It is something that I have said before, and it is something that I heard in a video recently where another person did, and they say, yo, Jamaica should have a psychiatric evaluation for people before they vote, because too much mad people are being allowed to vote, because the people who made these comments, if they have a national ID, they are eligible to vote. Whether or not they are mad somebody, as long as they have a national ID, they are eligible to vote. Can you imagine that? Now, I'm reading these comments, and I tell you, say, I got really furious because them people are wicked bad. I can't say anything about anything else apart from wickedness. And them dungs, them straight up dungs, because they're interpreting it like the lady is trying to say that Andrew Holness should be everywhere. Fixing people roof, clearing roads, providing people with water. Nobody's saying that. That would be nonsensical. You would be really stupid to think that, which obviously you people are. You understand me? I say? The whole I know, all of you that made those comments, you are wicked sons and daughters of bitches, if I may say so myself. I was homeless for a month, and I never realized that it was a month until I got out of the situation and my life got better. It felt like a year. It felt long. So I can relate to what the homeless people are going through right now. You think that these people are sitting down right now and saying that, oh, I understand he has to attend the football match. Oh, I understand he has to go to Africa. Oh, I understand he has to relax. Oh, I understand he needs a break as well. You think these people that are homeless and being eaten by mosquitoes, and now they have a breakout of leptospirosis. These people are going through so much hardships right now. You think it's easy to sleep in your car if you want 3 nights straight? Me sleeping in my car for 1 week already when I do a music video for your guy. And trust me, whole of my back pain up. I wasn't rested. Me just know some have a soldier I thought, because that's how things said to you them have to eat. You understand me? I say? And that was so hard, that was so hectic. Can you imagine someone that has absolutely no way to sleep and have to catch up the med from one place at night time? Eh? Do you know how hectic that is? Yo, you people are telling her that unity and whatever not. You're not uniting. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with die-heartedness. You can never see the flaw in anything. Can we just put politics aside for a second? Let's not make this about JLP or PNP. Can we for once make it about the people of Jamaica? If you're doing any job that you're going in, you're going to the army, you know there's a risk of you dying. You're going to become a police, there's a risk of you dying. You're going to become a doctor, there's a risk of you having to witness people dying. Every job comes with them risk. It's the same thing with being the Prime Minister. He knows what he was getting into. And we're not saying that he should be present everywhere. That's not, nobody is saying that. We're not stupid. Nobody are no idiot. Except for Uno, we make them comment there. And as a matter of fact, I tell you this, Uno big old idiot, we make them comment there. I want all of you, or even one of you, any amount of you to feel offended enough to actually see me and try step to me. I wish you would. Just see me and try step to me. Because obviously maybe you don't see her as the weak offense. So over there make a bag of nice and a go on. When you forgot to say a Jamaican there, when you forgot to say a big lion there, I say when I make comparison about the man a lion, he have the heart of a lion. No, that is not the heart of a lion. He has no heart, as a matter of fact. And if him don't have one, it's not the heart of a lion, it's the heart of a kitten. It's not about JP nor PNP. It's about what is right and what is wrong. And everybody can see. Everyone can see. Even people who say that they are JP. He's saying it. He's not doing a good job. He's not handling the situation right. You think that January before people get house? Yo. Jaja God. Just imagine, you people who are talking. You have a roof over here, they have food to eat. Your life goes on, you're comfortable. And this is exactly why you're making these comments. I bet if your house did blow it, you not know where to sleep, no food to eat, and you yourself is being food for mosquito, you would make a comment like that. You would make comments like that. You are some wicked sons and daughters of bitches in a man. Blinded by politics. Blinded by the trickery of these leaders. And this is what they love. When big old leaders like to make excuses for them. Eh? When big leaders like to make excuses for them. I that them like, you know. This is why we don't get no performance, no proper performance from these people. These people, I totally agree with you. I could never be the Prime Minister and be sitting in a football match while my people are suffering. I could never consider myself a good leader by doing that. Ever. I could never, ever consider myself a good leader. And my country is in catastrophe. I'm in Ghana, Africa. Whatever meeting I have, they would have to understand. I'm very sorry, I'm not going to be able to attend the meeting this year because, as you know, my country has been struck by a devastating catastrophe and I have to attend to the needs of the people. That's what you were employed to do. A lot of you don't even know the role of the Prime Minister. Do you know what the role of the Prime Minister is? You think they were sworn in to relax in the face of catastrophe? Both parties seems very relaxed. Nobody wants to touch the issue of the catastrophe that we have at hand. Everybody are running from it. Everybody is running from it like some little scared cat and some little scared girl. Everybody is running from it. No one want to face the catastrophe apart from entertainers and the people who give assistance. We are not seeing enough. We are not seeing enough from the political leaders. We see man in the parliament a ball. We see people make big talk. We see speeches being shown out with handshakes. We have not seen any big move to say that yes, they're handling the situation. I saw someone made a comment the other day and says it has only been 3 weeks. I think that the people are suffering are thinking that it has only been 3 weeks. Try being in their position for 3 weeks and you feel what it feel like. You people have no empathy, you have no sympathy, you have absolutely no feeling for another human being. You're blinded so much by your own self-interest, your selfishness, and your stupid political views. You people you are wicked, man. You are wicked. She's saying the right thing. And I will never be afraid of nobody in the parliament or nothing. Why are you afraid of people in political leadership position? What, prison? They're gonna send you to prison for talking. They're gonna murder you for talking. They're gonna kill you for talking. The fact that you think that your political leader is somehow is gonna be connected with you being dead for talking, that is a problem. You don't see nothing wrong with that. You don't see anything wrong with that. The fact that you are afraid to speak for your rights because you're afraid that you might die, that is something wrong. That is wrong. Because nobody should ever have that thought in a democratic nation, country. No politician is going around murdering nobody. So who's gonna hurt you? If all on know what going on, you just play blind, you know what going on. If all on know the level of corruption we're in this. You just go on like you don't know because some are not get personal favor. The goat and the hog and the money for vote, that you not get. I don't want people to sit and pretend like it doesn't exist, like it's not happening on the wicked set of people. These people are suffering. I saw someone the other day say, oh, some of them never had no proper structure from before the hurricane. I know they come and want a proper house and I saw this thing work. What a set of people, them wicked, man. What a set of people, them wicked. I want you to sit right now. Just go out the door tonight and sit down out the door. Don't go in your house and sleep out there for the night. When the rain fall, when mosquitoes near you, I want you to feel that. Until you feel that, you will feel what the people feel. You won't talk about it has to relax. Nobody now say the eye enough to sleep. Nobody now say enough to relax. But we need to see more get done. It's nothing that has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with humanity and not authority. What a wicked setup. Hey, jeez and peace, man.
Well, if you've watched to this end, thank you once again, and let's get down to it. For most Jamaicans, having Prime Minister Andrew Holness being elected back into power was a dream that most of them hoped would come true. Considering the fact that this was his third term in office, most Jamaicans were very positive about his coming back into power and were hopeful that once he gets to settle into power once again, he will deliver on the promises and on the acts that he had promised the Jamaican people before. And as it's commonly known with Andrew Holness, for him, it's not about making promises, it's about making commitment. And what is the best way of fulfilling a commitment? That is showing the live results or the real life results to the Jamaican people who had placed their entire hope and faith in you. However, as things are currently unfolding since the Jamaican island was hit by Hurricane Melissa, we're getting to see that there are several things that have happened to Jamaica that most Jamaicans are feeling like the Jamaican government under the leadership of Prime Minister Andrew Holness is actually going astray and is not actually focusing on the development of the country and on the interest of the Jamaican people who voted it back into power. And amid of this, you're understanding that there have been claims of misappropriation of funds, corruption, major corruption scandals that have involved high-profile Jamaican individuals and government officials. And even despite of all these corruption allegations with concrete proof, you're seeing that the Jamaican government has played down these allegations, with the Prime Minister again being at the forefront of being called as being the one who is facilitating these kinds of corruption. And this again goes back to the previous incident whereby the Prime Minister had faced difficulties in explaining the source of his sudden rise in wealth. And that was actually called out by the Integrity Commission, where the Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness was supposed to give a statutory declaration of his wealth to be audited by the Integrity Commission as a proof of all the wealth that he had acquired was done in both legal and honest ways. However, we're getting to understand that this case was trailed numerous times, and at the end, unsubstantiated reports were given about this situation, giving more impression that the government was actually actively involved in this investigation, as the Integrity Commission didn't actually manage to come up with a concrete or a satisfying report with regards to the Prime Minister's wealth. This again adds to the reason as to why most Jamaicans believe that the Prime Minister was very corrupt when it came to the acquiring of the huge amount of wealth that he has gathered in this short period of time. Other than that, after Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica, we all understand that there were several millions of funds that were sent to the country by several countries, and you also understand that various Jamaican artists that is in diaspora came together to donate funds or to make donation to help the Jamaican people, with also international communities like the IMF, the World Bank, and also UNEP coming out to give donations to Jamaica with the hope of helping the Jamaican people recuperate from the devastating effects of Hurricane Melissa. Even despite of this, there was also no transparency in how the Jamaican government actually used the funds to support or help the Jamaican people who have been struggling with coping with the tough economic life and also recuperating from the effects of Hurricane Melissa, where we get to understand that some of them actually lost their lives and most of them lost their homes, as we understand that the current budget of recovering that is from the effects of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica right now currently sits at about $8.8 billion. And according to the several reports that have shown the donations given to Jamaica, we understand that the donation that Jamaica received was quite enough to help the country recuperate or make repairs after the Hurricane Melissa had hit the island. However, even despite of all these donations, the government has not been transparent about how the funds have been used, and we are seeing the current move of Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness raising taxes for the first time in Jamaica, that is after a period of 10 years, with the increased taxes targeting some of the major crucial commodities and services in Jamaica, like the internet services, and also targeting non-alcoholic beverage drinks, alcohol, and cigarettes. And in doing so, you're understanding that more and more Jamaicans will have to dig deeper in their pockets in order for them to meet their daily needs. And this comes amid the high living costs in Jamaica, and also considering the fact that most Jamaicans are trying as hard as they can to recuperate from the devastating effects of Hurricane Melissa. And so seeing the Jamaican government under the leadership of Prime Minister Andrew Holness raising taxes at such a crucial moment is actually diabolical and coming as an insult or as a mockery to Jamaican people, as this is the least favorite time for raising taxes for the Jamaican people. Other than that, you've also seen cases of the Jamaica Constabulary Forces using excessive amount of force to fight or regulate crime in Jamaica and giving flowers to where they are due. Under Andrew Holness' government, we're getting to see that the crime rate in Jamaica has also managed to successfully decrease. And this comes after a long period whereby we get to understand that gun violence in Jamaica has always been on the rise. And under Prime Minister Andrew Holness' government, this has actually been reduced due to the specific strategies that the Jamaican constabulary forces have actually used in trying to manage the crimes. However, this again doesn't sit well with most Jamaican citizens, as they believe that this use of excessive force is actually causing more damage to the vulnerable citizen rather than good, as there have been instances whereby innocent civilians have been caught in the crossfire between the Jamaican constabulary forces and the criminals, and hence making this approach seem quite risky for most Jamaican people. And even despite of that, we have seen again the rise of major scandals in Jamaica, like the recent one being in the housing sector and also in the hospital, where we've seen some unscrupulous individuals awarding undocumented contracts to their friends and family members without actually being accountable to it. And in the unmasking of all the corruption scandals, it's getting to be noticed that millions and millions of Jamaican dollars have been lost in these kind of scandals. And so these are some of the scandals that have hit the JLP government that is under the leadership of Andrew Holness, and most Jamaicans are coming out to show dissatisfaction and a loss of faith to the Andrew Holness government. As things are going right now, the average Jamaican citizen is facing life on a quite different and difficult mode compared to times before. And amid all this suffering, most Jamaicans still stick to the Prime Minister's previous promises of lowering the cost of living for Jamaicans. And going the other way right now seems like a huge betrayal to Jamaican people, as most of them are seeing the politicians and these high-ranking individuals in the government betraying the Jamaican people and also entirely betraying the Jamaican dream. Well, this again gets to mark the end of this episode. Thanks for watching to this end, and kindly once again don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and the share button, and see you in the next episode.